I'm a rider from the law on a residential street. I'm speaking to the lens, yeah, I'm talking to you. This is how we slide. This is what we gotta do. I'm a first round monkey, screaming come my dad. Building up a future while I'm burning through my cash. Just a man, never sit down with the dream of the band. Documenting life the only way that I can. From the drive-thru window to the back of the gym. Watching as the world turns cold around the rim. Hit like it, subscribe to the roadside view. It's gonna rain now. We got some rain coming now, boy. Good thing I woke up before the rain got here. Not a bad day, not a bad day, not a bad day. We still moving, we're still cooking. 200 bucks, 200 bucks. So I won't need about 200 bucks. All right. Let's pop a squirrel here now. It was a good night. I slept pretty good finally. After about a week. All right. We're loaded up. Fired right up. Just logging in, man. Just trying to get myself all situated. Plug the phone in. Kind of just started moving for the day, getting all that done. But yeah, I got this one here. I made a couple new of these ones.
Bluetooth connection success.
I made about 10 different songs. I think this one's about my favorite so far from listening to it a few times. Sorry, I'm still trying to get ready for the day.
Alternator spark plugs and the oil between. Clocking out at 5, I'm heading to the light. Finding shade corners that the city forgot. I'm checking every mirror while the sunlight fades. Living in the driver's seat for 29 days. Got my gym bag ready for a $5 shower. Counting every gallon, every quarter, every hour. I'm the Florida swamp monkey, streaming comes the dash. Building up a future while I'm burning through my cash. Just a man in a sedan with a dream of a van. Documenting life the only way that I can. From the drive-thru window to the back of the dim. Watching as the world turns gold around the rim. Look at all this traffic on the coastal highway. They're building luxury condo blocking up my way. Hey, future self, while you're watching this car, keep the part where the engine didn't want to shut. I'm zigzagging lanes just to find a level spot, avoiding the security in the grocery yard. It's raw and it's unfiltered, no fancy light in here. Just the hum of the highway and the shifting of the gears. I'm the Florida swamp monkey, screaming from the dash. Building up a future while I'm burning through my cash. Just a man.
Hey, y'all been hanging out?
Dream of a van, documenting life.
Viewers, even if it's just for a second.
To the back of the gym, watching as the world turns cold around me.
I knew it.
Imagine a high roof with a bed and a sink. Place to sit down and a moment to think. No more sleeping in a tilt of a polyester seat. No more hiding from the law on a residential street. I'm speaking to the lens, yeah, I'm talking to you. This is how we survive. This is what we gotta do. I'm a force on monkey, screaming come the cat, building up a future.
I can't believe they parked there, because like the stop sign's like right there. They didn't even park. They should have parked behind the driveway, because the driveway is probably at like that 25-foot rule from the stop sign, but you can't expect every driver to know the rules of the road.
I'm burning through my cash just a man, and I sit down with the dream of the band, documenting life the only way that I can. From the drive-through window to the back of the gym, watching as the world turns cold around and hit like and subscribe for the roadside view. Tomorrow's a new down, something different and new. Still drifting on the edge of the sunshine state, just a monkey in the swamp making peace with fate. Born until the battery dies out tonight, searching for the glow of the morning light.
This next one I haven't heard it yet too much. I haven't heard any of these too much really. I've only listened to them about once. Fitness where the water's cold. Got my towel in the passenger seat, my spirit in a box, counting every penny while I'm watching all the clocks. I just deliver cold baths out of high-rise on the hill while my tank is sitting empty and I'm staring at the bill. Florida swamp monkey, yeah, that's the name I chose. Recording every struggle in these thrift store dusty clothes. I'm just a man inside a sedan, dreaming of a van, mapping out the alleyways and doing what I can. From the drive-through window to the upload screen, living out the reality of a life is never clean. I'm talking to my future self while I cut the string. Florida swamp monkey, don't you ever forget the name. Look at this new development, another condo in the sky. While I'm checking for the meter maid with a heavy tired eye. Hey, you in the Mercedes, yeah, you cut me off for good. Hope that others were the salt in this dying neighborhood. Fuel costs are rising and the algorithm's cruel, but I'm better than this footage like a silver-plated tool. I need more headroom, need a place to ball some beans. A high roof transit is the kingdom of my dreams. I'm just a man inside a sedan, dreaming of a van, mapping out the alleyways and doing what I can. From the drive window to the upload screen, living out the reality of a life that's never clean. I'm talking to my future self while I cut the sand. For the swamp monkey, don't you ever forget the name. Yeah.
I see you in the mirror, future me, I hope you're warm. I hope you found the harbor from this humid heavy storm. Today I found a parking spot beneath a willow tree. No knocks upon the window, just the crickets and just me. Raw cuts and shaky footage, that's the only way to play. You're meeting every mile of this long and winding way. One more delivery, one more video to post. Driving through the swamp until I find the Pacific coast. I'm just a man inside a sedan, dreaming of a van, mapping out the
finding ways of doing what I can. From the top of the window to the upload screen. Living how could we have it, even a life that's never clean. I'm talking to my future self while I cut the frame. For a strong monkey, don't you ever forget the name. Check the audio, check the light, keep the camera rolling. Just another night on the streets. I am patrolling from the driver's seat, rolling unrefined, leaving all the parking tickets far behind. Good night to the future, I'm signing off the air. For a swamp monkey, I know I'm almost there.
What's up, man? I appreciate that. Thank you, John. Have a good one, man. Yeah, I gotta clock in here in a few hours. We'll probably hook up some batteries for people. Yeah.
Inventory numbers on a busy screen, selling gaskets to a world that stays so clean. Blacking out at 5, but the shift don't end. Just a man in a sedan and a road to bend. I pull into the light where the shadows grow, setting up the tripod in the dashboard low. Hey, future me, hope you're watching this back from a place where the ceiling doesn't have a crack. I'm the Florida swan monkey on your mobile feed, documenting every single basic human need, from the planet fitness showers to the fuel cost blues. I'm just a man with a camera and nothing to lose, dreaming of a high and a little more space than this what we see, staring at my
Appreciate y'all stopping in.
Look at this little condo rising by the bay. Traffic's getting worse every single day. See that guy over there with the angry stare, probably thinks he's king cause he's got a chair. I'm zigzagging through the drive-thru for a dollar bean, keeping on the full air drop and the air is lean. Checking from the cloud, finding spots to hide, living out my life from the passenger side. I'm the Florida swan monkey on your mobile feed, documenting every single human need, from the planet fitness showers to the fuel cost blues. I'm just a man with a camera and nothing to lose, dreaming of a Hollywood fan and a little more space than this bucket seat, staring at my own damn face. Future sound told me that we made the jump, that we all still see near the drainage front. I'm talking to the lands like it's my holy friend, waiting for the algorithms to finally bend. One more upload, one more night of rain, turning all this asphalt into something less than pain. All the parks and oil drains on my only share, digging for the glory in the Florida dirt. I'll keep the camera rolling till the battery dies. Unfiltered truth beneath the humid sky. It's just a monkey in a swamp making his way.
Yeah. Man, like the last 30 seconds of that song hit really, really hard. I think I'm gonna re-listen to that. Oh, it won't let me pull back. I can't pull back just 30 seconds.
Caught into something less than pain. All the parks and oil drains on my only shirt, digging for the glory in the Florida dirt. I'll keep the camera rolling till the battery dies. Unfiltered truth beneath the humid sky. It's just a monkey in a swamp making his way. Recorded every
I like that. He's like unfiltered truth beneath the humid skies. I'm just a monkey in a swamp. That was good. All right.
like and subscribe. See you in the next one before the morning. Clocking out at 5, but the shift don't end. Just a man and a sedan and a road to bend. I pulled into the lot where the shadows grow.
No turn signal.
Trap out in the dashboard glow. Hey, future me, hope you're watching this back from a place where the ceiling doesn't have a crack. I'm the floater song monkey on your mobile feet, documenting every single basic human need. From the planet finish showers to the fuel cost blues. I'm just a man with a camera and nothing to lose. Dreaming of a high roof bed and a little more space than this bucket seat staring at my own damn face.
And then I got some more I made that are just instrumentals. Or what the AI made. Getting some lunch.
Welcome to Taco Bell. You can go ahead and order whenever you're ready.
Hey there, picking up a mobile order for Jimothy.
Timothy, give me one moment.
Oh wait, it didn't go through, sorry. This card. Gotcha. Damn it. All right, there we go. The one card, it's got room on it, but they won't let me use it. I don't know. It's stupid. So I gotta use the other card.
Welcome to Taco Bell. You can go ahead and order whenever you're ready.
Picking up a mobile order for Jimothy.
Yeah, I got you.
Thanks, sir.
Some ice and butter coffee.
Yep, no ice in that Mountain Dew. I'm sorry. All right, sorry. I'm still trying to get up my S together. Thank you very much. Gotcha. But yeah, like the view times have been going up. Like, even that dude wants to ridicule me or whatever. Like, it was like 505, like 14 days ago or so. Now it's almost up to like 700. So I'm getting close to like maybe hitting maybe 1,000 hours a month, which would be really good. You know what I mean? But you know, even 500 a month is still on cue. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep showing up. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. You know, I'm gonna keep trying to have fun, hang out with y'all. You know what I mean? Build more of a group. Like tonight I'm planning on drinking Fireball and Pabst Blue Ribbon, but that's after 10 p.m. So something to look forward to. Thank you, ma'am. But yeah, appreciate all y'all. Thank you very much for that. I mean, I've been view botting. Come on, dude. Figure it out. You're going to Taco Bell, right? Well, then go to Taco Bell. Yeah, I mean, I can only watch so much of myself that it'll give me as like validated view time. We got some rain coming today, but we need it, man. We need it. 83 degrees, which is nice because the overcast, the sunlight's not beaming directly on the ground. The humidity's probably around 80% too, because usually when the humidity and the temperature are close together, it rains. So probably looking at 80% humidity, 80% temperature. My lunch just flipped over. Trying to find a decent place to hang out. I think I should go. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna hit first today. I'm logged on, right? Yeah, all right, we're logged on. I hope it's not breakfast station. I don't want any breakfast station orders. I can only run for about a couple hours anyway because I got to go to work. But I'm hoping maybe I shouldn't post up too close to the breakfast station just so that don't happen. But they'll probably, you know, I'll be further from the breakfast station and they'll send me one. Alright, let's slap some of this music back on now. My robot made me some music. Here we go. I think I like this one, I think. I don't think any of them really came out like too spectacular, but
Adjust the seat light, stretch these aching bones. A million miles on this pavement made of stones. Check the app and wait for the morning shine. Selling pieces of my soul for a nickel and a dime. Got my gym backpack for a shower at the city. Trying not to let the desperation start to blame. I'm for a small monkey, back from the dead. Turning cold fries and coffee into digital cash
the labor paid. Hey, future self, when you're curtain the scene, remember how the neon looked sickly and green. I'm documenting hygiene, the logistics of the dark, the quiet desperation of the public city park. No filters on the lens, no polished fake disguise, just a heartache reflecting in these bloodshot eyes. Zigzagging through the drive-through lines tonight, trying to find a parking spot beneath the light. From the driver's seat, I'm filming every mile, hiding all the hunger behind your weary smile. I'm gonna get that van, I'm gonna find a source to leave this city and this frantic hall race. Upload the struggle, the raw footage roll, feeding the algorithm to save my heavy soul. One more delivery, then I hit the upload key, waiting for the world to finally look at me. Florida one monkey signing off for the night, searching for a van and a sliver of the light.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Inventory numbers scrolling on the screen. Alternator spark plugs in the oil between. Clocking out at 5, I'm heading to the light. Finding shading corners that the city forgot. I'm checking every mirror while the sunlight fades. Living in the driver's seat for 29 days. Got my gym bag ready for a $5 shower. Counting every gallon, every quarter, every hour.
Thank you for
I'm
coming
a
in.
Florida swamp monkey, streaming from the dash. Building up a future while I'm burning through my cash. Just a man in a sedan with a dream of a van. Documenting life the only way that I can. From the drive-through window to the back of the gym, watching as the world turns gold around the rim. Look at all this traffic on the coastal highway. They're building luxury condos, blocking up my way. Hey, future self, are you watching this cut? Keep it parked where the engine didn't want to shut. I'm zigzagging lanes just to find a little spot, avoiding the security in the grocery line. It's raw and it's unfiltered, no fancy lighted gear, just the hum of the highway and the shifting of the gear. I'm the Florida smart monkey, streaming on the dash, building up a future while I'm burning through my cash. Just a man in a sedan with a dream of a van, documenting life the only way that I can. From the drive-through window to the back of the gym, watching as the world turns gold around the rim. Imagine a high roof with a bed and a sink, space to sit down and a moment to think. No more sleeping in the tilt of a polyester seat. No more hiding from the law on a residential street. I'm speaking to the lens, yeah, I'm talking to you. This is how we survive, this is what we gotta do. I'm a Florida swamp mommy, streaming from the dash, bathing up a future, yeah, I'm burning from the cash. Just a man in a sedan with a dream of a van, documenting life the only way that I can. From the drive-through window to the back of the gym, watching as the world turns gold down the rim. Hey, I can't subscribe for the roadside view. Tomorrow's a new town, something different and new. Still the morning light. Inventory numbers scrolling on the screen. Alternator spark plug.
The dashboard light is flickering low instead of glow. I'm parked behind a Planet Fitness where the water's cold. Got my towel in the passenger seat and my spirit in a box. Counting every penny while I'm watching all the clocks. I just deliver cold cat tower, high rise on the hill while my tank is sitting empty and I'm staring at the bill. Florida Swamp Monkey, yeah, that's the name I chose. Recording every struggle in these thrift or dusty clothes. I'm just a man inside a sedan, dreaming of a van, mapping out the alleyways and doing what I can from the drive-through and up to the upload screen, living out the reality of life is never clean. I'm talking to my future self while I cut the frame. Florida Swamp Monkey, don't you ever forget the name. Look at this new development, another condo in the sky. While I'm checking for the meter maid with every tired eye. Hey, you in a Mercedes, yeah, you cut me off for good. Hope that bird was worth the salt in his dying neighborhood. Fuel costs are rising and the algorithm's cruel, but I'm editing this footage like a silver-plated tool. I need more heads, I need a place to blow some beams. A high-roof transit is a kingdom of my dreams. I'm just a man inside a sedan, dreaming of a van, mapping out the alleyways and doing what I can from the drive-through window to the upload screen, living out the reality of a life that's never plain. I'm talking to my future self while I cut the frame. Florida Swamp Monkey, don't you ever forget the name. I see you in the mirror, future me, I hope you're warm. I hope you found the harbor from this humid every storm. Today I found a parking spot, beats a willow tree, no knocks upon the window, just the crickets and just me. Raw cuts and shaky footage, that's the only way to play. Documenting every mile of this long and winding day. One more delivery, one more video to post. Driving through the swamp until I find the Pacific coast. I'm just a man inside a sedan, dreaming of a van, mapping out the alleyways and doing what I can from the drive-thru window to the
Thank you for showing your support, helping out a future real estate agent.
Life is never clean. I'm talking to my future self while I cut the frame. Florida Swamp Monkey, don't you ever forget the name. Check the audio, check the light, keep the camera rolling, check the light. Just another night of the streets I am patrolling, from the driver's seat for number 5, leaving all the parking tickets far behind, far behind. Good night to the future outside.
Thank you for showing up and supporting the future real estate agent. Appreciate you.
Florida Swamp Monkey. I know I'm almost there.
Going from homeless to selling houses. You're watching it here. Thank you for tuning in.
I know I'm almost there.
I'm actually thinking about doing that, get my realtor license degree, or a realtor's license. I think it'd be funny, a homeless person selling houses. And I bet people would buy. I bet some people would buy. They would just be like, oh, help him out, he's homeless. Please like and support the homeless real estate agent. Future real estate agent. Please.
Just to see back, she's taking bones. A million miles on the street made of stones. Check the app and wait for the morning shine. Selling pieces of my soul for a nickel and a dime. Got my gym backpack for a shower at the sink. Trying not to let the desperation
Thanks for popping in, showing your support for future real estate agent. Lord Smart Monkey. Thank you for tuning in. Right now I'm Uber driving. I'm sitting here waiting for an order to come through. I do have to clock in today at 5 as well. So hopefully something will come through.
Zigzagging through the drive-through lines tonight, trying to find a parking spot beneath the light. From the driver's seat, I'm filming every mile, hiding all the hunger behind the
Yeah, I didn't think about getting to be.
wheel.
I'm thinking about being a real estate agent because I think it'd be hilarious being, you know, a homeless person and ending up being a real estate agent. I think that would be hilarious. It'd be a hell of a like show too as well. I don't know, man. And then thinking like if I'm a real estate agent, I know how to be able to find like a place to live for cheap somehow or another because I'm like in the game already. I would probably see listings like a week before it gets posted on websites type of shit. I don't know for sure, but I don't think it's like too hard to get a real estate license either. Like to be like a licensed realtor. All I'd have to do is clean myself up a little bit, you know, clean my shit, you know, clean shave, cut my hair, put on a healthy looking suit. You know what I mean? Take a picture and start putting signs up. You know, I mean, there's more to it than that. But honestly, I don't think it's that hard to sell people that want to buy a house. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it'd be funny to like, you know, you're homeless and you're like, yeah, I'm touring you in this house. I'm gonna take you on a tour of this house. They like it might even coax more people to want to buy off you because you are homeless. It's a homeless person selling houses. You know, it'd be fucking hilarious. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, joining me on my journey from homeless to being a real estate agent. I appreciate you out. Thank me, you know, well, you know, helping me out. You know what I mean? Sometimes my English not so good.
This is then and this frantic highway race above the struggle that the raw fruit is raw. Beating the algorithm to save my head and soul.
Thank you for tuning in, helping out a future real estate agent. I'm currently homeless. Gonna do what I can to get into real estate agency school, or at least take the 8-hour course or whatever it is that's involved with becoming a licensed real estate agent. I don't think it's like a 2-year college degree to sell houses. And then like this, like everybody wants to buy a house. I mean, you know what I mean? Like bigger picture, like everybody wants to buy a house. And then so that, yeah, I mean, I don't know. And it really, how hard is the job itself? You basically you take people that want to buy a house and through a tour of the house that they have looked at online. And if they want it or not, they say yes or no. And you might have to still show up to do some signings at some paperwork or something like that to make sure you get paid. But that's probably about it, you know? Like a lot of phone calls and networking probably. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it really takes to be. A lot of people I see that are real estate agents, it don't look like they're working too hard. So I mean, it's basically, you know, you can put more into it if you want, kind of. You know what I mean? I'm not saying everybody, but could you imagine being homeless and then going to being a real estate agent? I'm seriously thinking about it, even just on the fact that I might be able to buy land or a house for cheaper, some way or another, from having a real estate agency license. I could cut out the realtor because I could be my own realtor on that buy, probably. You know what I mean? Ultimately, I could save me like 2 or 3%. Might even be worth just getting the license itself, just to sell the house to myself. I'm kind of cutting out the middleman because I am a realtor myself. I don't know if that's the case. I don't think. Well, I mean, I don't know why you would really need a realtor at that point because you are the realtor. I don't know. But yeah, I want to figure that out because that would be cool. Actually, it'd be a real nice cake job. You know what I mean? You could clock in at 10 if you wanted to. You know what I mean? You could work till midnight on the nights you need to. You know what I mean? Being a realtor, like, man, I'm thinking about it, man. But thank you for showing up and supporting the future realtor, future real estate agent. I appreciate it. I'm really thinking about getting into it. I'm gonna probably look it up while I'm at work tonight, just chilling. While I'm on the clock chilling, I'm gonna probably look it up and see what's all involved with that. Because I don't really think it's much more than like a 16-hour course. I think you just really got to pay for the certification to be able to do it, and then it would probably help to get under like Remax or, like under a company that sells houses. You know what I mean? Rather than trying to like create my own, Florida Swamp Monkey property. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, could you imagine, like, this guy's homeless and then now he's a realtor? It's like, just because he wanted to save a nickel while buying the house. But still, like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That'd be good YouTube videos too, I bet, man. Because I could just be, oh, here's this house, guys. We're going to check this place out. I'm going to see what the crawl space looks like. We're going to go see what the attic looks like. We're going to get in all the dirty places because I'm the swamp monkey. You know what I mean? We're going to fucking, I don't know. Like, making a video just touring a house and then ultimately get the house sold from that video even. You know what I mean? I don't know. But people still be tuning in because they're wanting to see the swamp monkey. You know what I mean? Hopefully. But yeah.
Inventory numbers.
Well, thank you for tuning in and helping out a future real estate agent. I appreciate you very much. All your support, it really helps me. I'm gonna be able to go a long way. Watch time is like going through the roof, even on the little bit of numbers that I do have, trickling in and out. So I think eventually somebody's gonna pop in. They're just gonna like my tone of voice. You know what I mean? They're gonna like my tone of voice, and they're just gonna want to hang out. You know what I mean? I think we'll find more and more people like that. There's probably already a couple people that, that's the case. What I need to do is stop bad-mouthing women so much, I feel like. I mean, it's a guy's channel. It's more of a guy's hangout, but I need to not be so, sexist, I feel like. Although I've seen other channels on YouTube that are, like, the guy's even worse than me, and he's got, like, 30K subscribers. You know what I mean? But I don't know. So, I'm gonna try and stop doing that because I don't want to lose an audience. I'm trying to build an audience. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna really look into it. Being a real estate agent, I'm thinking about it, dude. I've been kind of thinking about it for a while now because I'm like, damn, like they got the easy work. They just fucking sit back and wait for people to call, and then they go walk around a house and talk about some of the features that they've already read online in the little paragraph that's online. Repeat what they've read about the house and sell it and then get 3% on it, and the person you already wanted to buy a house anyway, it's like kind of like built into our DNA to want to find and build our own shelter, I don't know, man. But whatever.
Busy screen, selling gaskets to a world that stays so clean. Clocking out at 5, but the shift don't end. Just 8 men in a sedan and a road to bend. I pull into the light where the shadows grow. Setting up the tripod in the dashboard low. Hey, future me, hope you're watching this back from a place where the ceiling doesn't have a crack. I'm the Florida Swamp Monkey on your mobile feed, documenting every single basic human need, from the planet fitness showers to the fuel cost blues. I'm just a man with a camera and nothing to lose, dreaming of a high roof and a little more space than this fucking sea, staring at my own damn face.
Alright, looks like we got a Florida storm coming. Y'all, if this was a storm in another state, man, y'all would be hunkering down. This would be like a big storm for y'all. But this is like a normal storm for Florida that's coming here. You'll see it here in a second. It looks like it's gonna be a good one. This is like the kind of storm we get like once a week. Other states, they freak out. The power lines will go out, you know, fucking everything, you know. What? Oh, we got one on trip radar. Nothing. Nothing. Anyway, thank you for tuning in and helping out as future real estate agent. Appreciate you very much.
Trace
Thank you for tuning in, helping out a future real estate agent. Appreciate you.
Normal voltage.
Alright, they finished having sex.
Waiting connection. Bluetooth connection success.
Hope it was worth it.
Total girl plays this and try. Ice on my foot like side. Total line still prepared. Open with my body from fall. Gonna make a well can't hide. Gonna make a well can't. Kono girl pays this and try. Ice on my foot like side. Still prepared. Open with my body from fall.
Thank you for tuning in, helping out a future real estate agent. Appreciate you. Every little bit helps. I got episode 41 of the Chronicles is uploading right now as we speak as well. I don't know how long it's going to take. It's showing me about another 2 hours it'll take for episode 41 of the Chronicles to upload. But it is on the way. There's not a whole lot of Uber driving in it because I was pretty much live the whole week anyway. But it's, it's kind of clips in between, like a montage clip of the week. Pretty much stuff that happened in between here and there every time I went live. But yeah, it's a good representation of Gulfport, Florida.
3, 5, 2.
Yep. Why do you call when I'm live streaming? I don't understand why you call when I'm live streaming. Yeah.
And I was so pissed after waiting in Gary for God knows how long. I had to drive like 2 kilometers, 20 minutes away. And I didn't even realize it. And then when I get there, there's a Gary being right across the street.
Yeah, I know. I hate when they do that shit. Yeah.
They can literally walk across the street in the Gary Queen. Like, it's like the house was like right there. Like, it was on the same street, like just on the other side. It was just really, you know, and I was so pissed. So pissed.
No, I don't blame you. I love when they do that. They do that with McDonald's a lot down here. You'll have to pass by 2 McDonald's to get to another McDonald's to grab a McDonald's order from there, and then drive it back to, like, you know, say you're going down to Marion Oaks with it, but you went to Silver Springs Boulevard to grab it.
But that's why I told you this. I was so pissed. I was like, I can't believe this shit. So now I'm just I'm like, if I ever accidentally cut that again, I'm gonna say from down that road.
I had one dude yesterday. He tipped like $1.53, so I accepted the order, and then I messaged him. I said nice tip, and then I canceled the order on him.
Wow.
I know I shouldn't have done that, but I was like, dude, I'm so tired of this shit. I'm like, hopefully Uber will learn not to even send me that shit, because they'll end up with a disgruntled customer. I've already talked to them about it. I'm like, dude, don't even send me orders that aren't even over $5. Just don't even send them.
And then I got my first violation.
Yeah.
At the support rate. It was shitty and jam-packed. There was nobody catering orders. I couldn't cancel it. I could not inside. It would not let me uninstall.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Right? So I'm sitting there patient, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm getting paid for it an hour again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then after that, when it's the same order, it was double dash. I had to go all the way to Canadian Express. And you know where that's at. That's on the second.
Yeah, I got an
And
idea.
then come all the way to me. I'm like, dude, I really need to get Express first. You know?
Right.
Shit. And then when I got there, I had a call because there was a dude in a truck, you know, it's a truck driver that ordered that. And I finally found him. I had to get the PIN number. He gave me a PIN number. And then the violation was I never delivered the food. I'm not going
Yeah.
to wait a minute. How would I know the PIN number?
Right.
I need you to put in the PIN number without delivering the food.
No, yeah, I have that shit happen to me all the time. Like, they just grab the food from you real quick, and they never even give you the pin.
Right.
And then they try to be like, oh, he didn't give it to me. And it's like, because you didn't verify the pin, you know, you have nothing.
No, I messaged him. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? First of all, I know I'm late. I had to wait 5 minutes for friends to come and get you this new order. Alright?
Oh!
When I drove all the way to 50 Express and then backtracked all the way to the drop off this order, I had to call him. But see, you can hear us talk to each other because the call is recorded. And then he gave me the pin. So how the fuck did he not get his food order? I mean, like, I didn't say how the fuck. But
Right. No, I get you.
that's what supposed to
I know, like, they have the best support teams, too, that I've ever dealt with.
I don't need to say something. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm getting real now. I'm hoping everybody's
No, yeah, you're fine, baby. I'm on an order now. I just picked up while I was talking to you. 1350, 13 mile, but it's going kind of, it's putting me kind of closer to work. So I took it, so I can basically head to work early. No, I got it. Well, you know, I have no clue. I have no clue until after midnight tonight. That's one of the things I hate about this job and about this manager. He's not on the ball. He's really not. He's got too many other things he's worried about.
I mean, they can't do that. You have to be able to like plan your week.
Well, it's Sunday through Sunday through Saturday is the schedule, and it posts at midnight on Sunday morning. So if you work Sunday morning, you have to stay up after midnight to see if you work Sunday morning, and then log in, because it's your responsibility to be there either way if you're on the schedule. But I feel like I don't know why. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, sometimes they get like late on Saturday, but he's already done it. He's sometimes just like that. I mean, like there's ways to put up, but you always have it done by Friday.
Yeah.
And, Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just this store. The store I'm at, it's not in very good shape. That's why I'm only one day a week there. Alright. No, you're fine, you're fine. I mean, there was really nothing going on. I'm just looking out my dashboard, waiting for an order, waiting for, I don't know. I gotta tell you, I went to Mr. Beast Burger. I was live streaming myself picking up an order at Mr. Beast Burger, right? So I'm sitting there thinking, like, in my head, I'm like, oh, how cool is this? I'm gonna go into Mr. Beast Burger, who's another YouTuber. Like, he created such a name for himself that he's got a restaurant. You know what I mean? And I'm live streaming, picking up an Uber Eats order. But then I get to the restaurant, and it's like a rip-off Mr. Beast Burger. There's in no way, there's no way he sponsored this. There's no way he would have put his name on this, because, like, he's already got enough money. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have done it for, like, a couple, you know what I mean? Even like $100 grand or something. But still, yeah, I know. But still, like, he's got enough money. I don't think he would have put his name on this at all. You know what I mean? I feel like they changed the name or something, added more to it, but it's Mr. Beast Burger. I don't know. But yeah, I was like, man, I was all excited, and I get there, and it's just like in a gas station, like a crispy crunchy chicken would be in a gas station, or like a Hunt's Brothers pizza would be in a gas station or something. You know what I mean? It was like that, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, we're starting to sell him like dirty candy bars and shit.
Yeah.
It's just a bad, like, we get sometimes back stuff when he comes out with shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I support the Jack more than I support the me.
Right, I could get behind that. And Shaq's like an actual athlete and stuff too.
But I don't know. This could be it. Like, he's a great that name. I'm not so great.
All right, I'm gonna let you go.
But I'll let you go. I love you.
Love you too, baby.
He said, Frankie, if you work or not work tomorrow, I'd like to find another call.
Yeah, either way, I'm gonna be working tomorrow. I found a way to work 2 jobs at once.
What? So when you live stream, what time do you live stream? I don't bother you.
I pretty much live stream from 11 or 12 till about 9 p.m.
Okay.
And then, well, I mean, sometimes I do a night live stream as well.
Oh, okay. I'll text you pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, love you.
Alright, love you too.
Bye.
All right. It's raining. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. There you go. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, I'm gonna see if they'll let me live stream tonight at work, but I don't think that they will. And then I'll be like, I quit. I can't live stream while I work. Well, then this ain't the job for me. I'm quitting. Yeah, Uber honestly should have. Ooh, man. Uber honestly should have paid a little better on this. Because it's raining, you know? Like I should have got like some kind of hazard pay because of the weather. But it's okay. Anyway, I got a long run. Let's see here. I think it's like 13 more miles. Man, it's rain. What is this? No. Number 4. All right. Screen's working really well right now. Touchscreen's barely even being touched by water. All right, come on, Jason. No, nobody touched that button. Oh my God! Can you stop? There's nobody touching that button. There's nothing going on over there. Oh my God! Phone's acting up. Appreciate you stopping in, showing your support to a future real estate agent. It's not possible, you know, none of this would be possible if it weren't for y'all. All right. Like I said, thank you for stopping in and supporting a future real estate agent. Currently homeless.
Normal voltage.
Living in my Toyota. This is my 2007 Toyota Corolla.
Bluetooth connection success.
Probably going to be living in this car for a little over a year, as far as I can calculate. But yeah, it's still kicking, still doing its job. I've got some money saved up if it does die on me. I got plans to upgrade to a van, so if that happens, I'll have to upgrade, I guess, ahead of time. But until then, we're still kicking, we're still grooving. Appreciate you supporting me. Like I said, Chronicles of a Homeless Uber Driver. I'm on my way to being a future real estate agent. Or maybe even getting in land development. I don't know. I'm after the real estate agent, who knows. But I feel like, at least even being a real estate agent, I might be able to find or catch a deal on a piece of land or a house better. You know what I mean? Because you're on the other side of the table as far as that goes. And then I might even be able to be my own realtor in the transaction, where I could save like 2 or 3% from not having to pay any kind of realtor fee. You know what I mean? It's like basically being your own lawyer in court. The only reason you can't is because you don't have a real estate license, right? So, I mean, even the price of the real estate license, I could probably pretty much void out just by paying for my own house through myself. You know what I mean? I don't know if maybe you gotta get relicensed every 5 years or something, probably, or maybe even every year, something like that. But how much is it to, I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. I bet it's like not that much schooling even. Like, I can't imagine you needing an AA degree to be a real estate agent. That wouldn't make any sense. But yeah, I think that's the plan for now. Oh my God. Because yeah, it really don't sound like it's that unachievable. I feel like I really could just like buckle down and get like a 16-hour course done to become a real estate agent. And even if I don't even do anything with the real estate license, other than buy my own property with it. I don't know. I still think it'd be cool, the fact that I'm currently homeless and then end up selling houses. I think would be kind of a crazy storyline. Go from homeless to being a realtor. Come on, hit your gas pedal. It's green. It's a green fucking light. That means we can go. I don't know what y'all's problem is. Like, why do we have to sit here for an extra 60 seconds? Because it's sprinkling? Because of some sprinkles? I don't even have my wipers on level 2. They're on level 1. They're not even really going. Because of some sprinkles? Anyway, thank you for your support, man. Future real estate agent in the making. From homeless to a real estate agent. You're watching it happening right here. Currently in the middle of Chronicles of a Homeless Uber Driver. Uploading episode 41 right now. Trying to get to episode 100 before I stop that series. From there, I don't know what the next series will really be titled. Probably From Homeless to Real Estate Agent, I guess maybe. Episode 1, do about, get myself till episode 100 of that to actually get it accomplished, which shouldn't take that long, honestly. It really shouldn't. I should be able to get it done, like halfway through the series or something. You know what I mean? How much of a certification do you really need to be a real estate agent? Basically, is all I'm looking at. Because I bet you have to be more certified to be a welder than you do to be a real estate agent. There's there's more stuff involved with being a welder or an electrician, as far as certification goes, than being a real estate agent. Because really, I don't know what they're really even needed for, honestly, nowadays, with websites and everything that are in place. I don't know. So I would like to find out exactly what all do they actually do, other than show up and tour a house and, and then show up at the signing to make sure they get paid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess there's a lot of homework in between type of stuff, phone calls to make. But even still, it's just a bunch of phone calls and emails. How does that even end up being a 40-hour week? I don't know. But nobody calls real estate agents lazy. I think it'd be crazy, man. Especially because I'm already in Bitcoin, so I could very easily be a real estate agent for probably like the next 10 years, and then get into land development, be building my own fucking theme parks and shit because nobody else is doing it. We could build more hospitals and shit, more fucking box stores, but we can't build anything to actually fucking do. I could build a theme park. Cartman Land. Cartman Land. Swamp Monkey Island. Welcome to Swamp Monkey Island. We're doing it. I don't know why this guy's not going the speed limit. It makes no sense. It's barely sprinkling. Barely sprinkling. A little bit of lightning and barely sprinkling. This guy's like, he can't even go the speed limit. Can't do it. I think I missed my turn and everything too. That's even cooler. That's even cooler. Alright, no, I don't think I missed my turn. Alright, we're good. Looks like I didn't miss a turn. You're lucky. Hey, past me, kiss my ass. Hey, future me, I hope you're doing good, man. No, but I do appreciate you stopping in, hanging out, helping support a future real estate agent. I think I'm serious. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. You know, just different things I've talked about, you know, but they've always kind of been out of reach as an idea. But I really don't think being a real estate agent is really that out of reach. I don't know. I might not be able to get the money from my parents to go to school for it. I might have to shell out that money myself or something, you know what I mean? But even still, I bet it costs less than a month of Uber driving to get the certificate. And then I'll go from there. I don't even know what I can even do with it. You know what I mean? I don't know how realtors even really get their start, other than you get your realtor's license, and I guess you apply at one of the places, you know, one of the places. Like, you know, like a Remax or 21st Century or, you know, Firefox Realty or, you know, one of those realtor places. Probably just apply now that you have a realtor license. Which you'd still have to probably wait to get, you know, it'd be like a whole, same thing I'm already doing. You know, you apply at all these fucking 35 different places and you just sit there and wait. Don't get a call back for about 2 years and then just get pissed off. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I put in enough applications at this point. I feel like I'll just wait. You know, one of them should come. You know, one of them should work. They should find that application that I did. I mean, it could have been sitting there in the file for like 2 years or so now. Should be there. Yeah, I'm just waiting on that phone call. I mean, I did about 200 applications already. Haven't gotten a call back from, you know, maybe less than 1% of those places. So there should be a lot of phone calls still coming. I mean, I'm gonna hang out there, you know, on that 200 applications or so that I've already done. I mean, I feel like to do anything more than that is just kind of obnoxious, you know. I mean, I'm not, you know, just gonna wait for the phone calls, and you know, it'll happen. I'll show up. I'll be there on time for day one. Yeah, should not have fucking taken this order. Need the best day out of the child stay playing. Oh, he's Bitcoin cowboy in a dark world, watching the banners of the blockchain unfurl from the Florida heat to the moon up above, selling oil for the coins that he's learned how to love. Yeah, that swamp monkey's rising, just wait and see. Trading a ranch for life on the screen. Yeah, he's trading that oil for digital soil. Swamp monkey's going live, just trying to survive. Buddy, you to the moon. I've seen the man at the record store begging for your change. The hair on his face is dirty, dreadlocked, and fully made. He asks the man for what he can spare with shame in his eyes. He says, get a job, you fucking slime soft, he replies. He pulls out his Colt 45 and talks some static walking through the door. I don't know, I forgot the words, cause it's been a long time since I heard it. But really it hadn't been that long. My mind's just turned to mush from too much cake and ice cream. Yeah, cake and ice cream's what I call acid. Would you like to try some cake and ice cream? When I was a kid, I used to love myself some cake and ice cream. Now that I'm an adult, I still love myself some cake and ice cream. Cause I love myself and I love my cake and ice cream. Shaking my fist and begging at that for more cake and ice cream. This guy behind me might get pissed off, but I gotta stop real hard cause it's raining. I'm gonna have to stop real hard in about 0.3 miles. Man, I hope this guy behind me doesn't get mad, because he's right about 10 feet off of my ass. Yeah, he's about to get mad. Oh, cause my tires are pretty bald. So I'm gonna have to slow down real slow. So I guess now he's kind of pissed off. But who the hell is he? I don't even know. Yeah. I'm about to drift this corner right here. And I'm gonna drift this corner right here. Then I'm gonna have to go another 2 miles to get this to where it goes. Yeah, to get this to where it goes, I'm gonna have to drift around another couple corners. Now I'm drifting around the first one, and then I'm gonna have to drift around the other, and then I'm gonna have still about another 2 miles to go. And I think I'm about to have to flip the camera, but I know I'm still a ways away. Lord have mercy, how am I gonna find my way out of here when I turn around? That's a big piece of Florida right there. I like how this part right here kind of reminds me of being in Kentucky. Like I'm riding through the holler with just a couple houses on each side, where everything is just about a holler away. If only you could see it how I see it right now, you would know what I'm talking about. I guess he doesn't like blues. No, he doesn't like blues. So I guess he ran away to find something else to want. Yeah. But I'm not really sure exactly why they made me go down that road, man. It just makes no sense. Cause all I can do is go about another mile down another highway till I get to another land. And the devil say, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old red chin to have a little fun. Get my lanyard, get my gun. Riddle have your tail for morning done. Another red-haired blue ticks all in the south. Love got me in here, and love got me out. Wow, 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 wow. Love got me in here, love got me out. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. No, 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 we got a hell of a rainstorm here in Florida. Coming to you live out here. We're doing what we can, even keeping ourselves standing up as we can right now, even if it wasn't raining. But, you know, we keep going every single day out here, rain or shine. Currently, wind gusts of up to 30 miles an hour. Basically looking like a miniature tropical storm going on out here right now. And we still got a couple more months until hurricane season actually gets here. So I'm not quite sure what it's going to look like this summer. But I might have to get the help out of town. I'm not sure if I can be able to hear stuff to take this. If it's going to be raining like this all summer, it's going to be a little rough. But I'm doing what I can out here, man. Another day, another $30, hopefully. The traffic copter's coming up behind me. Yeah, we're out here. We got traffic over here on I-4. Of course, there's always traffic on I-4. We got an accident kind of occurred out here. And all the thing is due because of this heavy rain. The heavy rain that we're in, I can only say, like, you know, up there on I-4, it's kind of attractive back up there. You might want to get off exit 12, go down about 3-4 lights, and then get back on. It's just not that much. Not too much, but, you know, there is traffic going on out there everywhere because of this rainstorm that we are in. So just be careful as you drive around today and just keep getting your, get your things done. 85. Yeah, please get around me, dude. You've been right up my ass the whole time. The whole time I was doing that little bit right there. That guy was right up my ass. Like, what? Are you about to subscribe to the channel? You're reading the name on the back? What? Back the fuck up. Oh shit, how do I even get in there? I'm not sure how I can even get in there. There's nothing but mud and sludge. I can't even get out of the car. I don't understand how I'm supposed to get in there. Come meet me at the car, dude. I'm right here. I can't even get in there. I'm not sure if I can even get in there. It's like, oh, there's mud and sludge. No, I can't. I see it. Come on our way out into the car. I brought a 90, you can come 10. I can't do this, man. Oh, so, here we go. What we got here? What we got a message now? Hang on. What we got? Let me check the gate. Alright, it better be here. Alright, cool. Can't find the door. Can't find the door. I handed it to him. Alright. I love saying that. You can't find the door. I can't find it. I don't know where it's at. Alright, I'm just gonna figure out how to get the heel out of here. I need to get the heel out of here. Okay, yeah. Woo, we got $2. Woo. Damn, that guy tipped his ass off. God bless him. Please, God bless that guy. That's, man, he look like people that live here tip their ass off. And the people that live on the beach can't drop a 5. That's terrible. Thank you, sir. That's why I'm walking in that social personality club meeting. The only way to live in this world is to try to find a way out of it now. Subconsciously obnoxious pessimist that once was mine but now is walking out. Death to hysteria. I'm just hallucinating, moving checks rejuvenate my future. And now I'm too big, my time and space. Here we are, it's holding on it, getting on it, carry on it, all the nature. Woo! We got a hell of a rainstorm going on out here. We're hanging down. We got the windows boarded up. We're doing what we can. It's feels almost like tropical storm weather going on out here. Wind gusts up to about 35 miles an hour, and coming from the northeast at about 12 knots. So we're doing what we can. Probably gonna be like this for another couple hours. We're hanging on. We're doing what we can. The tires are too bald for this kind of conditions. I'm gonna be honest with you. But we're doing what we can out here. We're still moving. We're still grooving. We got people parked and stopped in the middle of the road. I don't know what they're doing, but we're going around them and we're continuing. Coming back around here, I'm getting on Highway 200 now, also known as Carl G. Rose Boulevard or something like that. I don't know. We're coming up now. I'm taking a right-hand turn, doing what I can out here with these slick tires. I've got racing tires. They're not really made for the rain, but here we are. Looks like we made it through the worst of the tropical storm. We're hanging on. We're still here. We didn't get too wet, but we did get wet, which is good. It's a good thing, though. We're here. Currently 67 degrees outside, and we're chilling, man. Getting through it. Another hard week behind us. Like I said, tonight we got that Pabst Blue Ribbon. Yeah, dog. Pabst Blue Ribbon, dog. Pabst Blue Ribbon and some fucking fireballs. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I said, let me get a hell yeah. It's a Stone Cold E.T. I said, let me get a hell yeah. Alright, W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Thank you guys. Holding on it, waiting on it, uh-oh. We got another one going the other way. Don't want me to take the other one going the other way. I don't want to take the other one going the other way. I don't know where La Pergola. It's on Tahiti. We're not going there. We are nowhere near there. Sorry. Nowhere near giving a fuck about where that is. Holding on, it's Reaganomics. Holding on to a kind of America. Yeah, we're out here. Doing pretty good. Hanging down. We got the latch, the windows up. We got a tropical storm coming through. It's not even hurricane season yet. We're doing what we can, trying to survive out here in the woods in Florida. So far, it's been pretty good, but I think the worst is still yet to come. I think we're inside the eye of the storm now. That's why it's a little bit calmer. But we're gonna hang on. It's gonna be another couple hours of this. With wind gusts up to 35 miles an hour. Knots wise, I think that's like 16. But we're hanging on. We're doing what we can. The tires are a little bald. So in this conditions, it's not very, not very safe to be on the road right now, but I've got to make $30. So I'm out here. Why did you do that? That was like the dumbest thing I think I've seen so far today. They must be drunk already. What are you, already drunk? It's not even 2 o'clock. Dude is already drunk. He is. He's gotta be. Not even going speed limit. Dude, are you drunk? Come on, at least go 50. At least go 50. Come on, what are you drunk? Come on, buddy. What up, Santino? Holding on, it's Reaganomics. Holding on to of America. Hypnotic, 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 hypnotic. I don't know, this guy in front of me, man. I don't know, this guy. He like pulled out into the wrong lane and then like into the wrong lane, accelerated to about 5 miles an hour, and then pulled out into this lane and then slowed us down basically because we were kind of moving. And so now we got this guy that's in front of us that can't even go the speed limit, And he had to race and shag himself out there in front of us real quick. Yeah, it's the area of town I'm in. They keep trying to ping me with fucking stupid orders too. Let me go running and get this $7.15 mile. Woo! Here we go, guys. $7.15 mile. Woo! Money. But no, I think I had the perfect idea, dude. I think I'm gonna go and see about getting my real estate, agent license. Because I think that'd be hilarious. A homeless dude that's a real estate agent. And then I don't think I'd be homeless for too long as a real estate agent because you'd be like on the other side of the market. I might be able to like catch a deal on something somehow. Because I could see it like a week before it even posts online to certain stuff. Like, I think it'd be hilarious. Make like a whole series, like, from homeless to real estate agent. Because I don't think the schooling for it's really that tough either. I don't think it's not like getting a 2-year AA degree. You know what I mean? I don't think it's like getting a 9-month, CNA degree or something. I don't think it's like going to welding school for like 8-9 months. It's just getting a realtor's license. You know what I mean? It's more or less probably just paying the state for the license or something. You know what I mean? And then even if I didn't use it, other than to buy my own, because like I would be a realtor. I wouldn't need a realtor on that transaction if I were to go buy a house somewhere. I wouldn't, I'm my own realtor, like representing yourself in court, you know what I mean? I don't think you can as far as real estate goes because you don't have a real estate license to be able to do that, you know what I mean? But if I would had a real estate license, I could buy, be my own realtor on that transaction, at least save 2 or 3% just from that, to where the real estate license itself would be free, ultimately. I made $236 from Uber Eats, hell yeah. In 1 hour this morning, they gave me 100 for doing 10 orders. Hell yeah. Nice. I do 10 orders by 10 a.m. tomorrow. Damn. That must be some kind of bonus incentive to get you on. They didn't do that when I started. Like I said, the best thing I ever had was they did like $10, you know, like an extra $10 per trip for 5 trips or something like that. I think they did that once though, and then it went down to 5. And then they tried to do 2, like extra $2 per trip for 5 trips. I'm like, yeah, okay, you know, it's like $10. Cool. Woo. Woo. Like Bender when he got turned into a human. Woo. Woo! Holding on, it's Reaganomics. Death to hysteria. I made a couple more songs this morning. I went ahead and bought that app. I'm at least gonna do 1 month. $20. It's like $20, but I can make 80 songs. So I can make 80 songs real quick, and then I'll turn it back off. I got a couple that are just like instrumental. You know what I mean? There's no words on it. It's just a cool instrumental to listen to or whatever. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't like DoorDash. I think it's stupid, right? Because like I can log on to Uber anywhere, and sometimes the way Uber works, with nobody doing it, right? Because everybody's on DoorDash instead. You're still the closest driver. You know what I mean? I could be in the back of that neighborhood I want to buy land. You know, like out there where the cell service isn't even really good. And then I can log in from there, and then I can eventually get an order that'll pull me into town. That's like I was gonna drive to town anyway, but you know what I mean. I can wait right there where I'm taking a nap, relaxing, until the order actually pings. Because sometimes I will still be the closest driver to it. But yeah, like I hate that about DoorDash. They make these little hexagon, little red tile square things. You know, it reminds me of Civilization. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it just pisses me off. They do that. I'm like, why? I'm like 1 tile out from where I am. I don't understand why y'all just go straight up and not even give me a fucking order. But yeah, my town is so small. I basically get all the orders, even if they're one side of town. Yeah, like Risk, yeah. But yeah, honestly, I hate that about DoorDash. Plus, it's like extra pictures and shit too. Like Uber, you'll notice like Dash makes you take like 2 or 3 times as many pictures. Which, you know, it's not that big a deal. It's just taking a picture, but it will kind of wear on your phone battery a little bit. You know, it's more. They just, you know what I mean? They're extra for no reason on DoorDash. You can still get the job done on Uber without having to take 3 extra pictures. I'm not even sure where I'm going right now. I'm not even sure I'm just driving. Damn. I'll read what I typed into it. Like, I did an instrumental. I said, make me an instrumental, but I gave it like so much description. It's like, hang on, let me read what I put. I gave it like a huge description and then told it to give me noise. Okay, alright, so I got, this is a song about a man who works in an auto parts store, and he wants to become a YouTuber. His name on YouTube is Florida Swamp Monkey. He's homeless and lives out of his car, documenting the daily logistics of finding parking spots, managing hygiene at gyms, managing fuel costs, and zigzagging through drive-thrus. He has a desire to upgrade from his current car to a van to improve their living situation while continuing to do mobile work. Florida Swamp Monkey's videos are unfiltered and often recorded in real time from the driver's seat. He has a raw editing style and sometimes speaks directly to their future self during the editing process, often interpreted with man-on-the-street style commentary on local development, traffic, and the behavior of other people he encounters. Right? I type that, and then it comes back with just an instrumental. It's just an instrumental for it. I don't know. I just wanted to see what it would do. Just an instrumental. $9 22 mile. Look at this robbery. $9 22 mile, 45 minutes of my time. And it's 15 bucks an hour is minimum wage in this state. Look at that robbery. Armed cyclist. Yeah, he's got all these stupid flags on his shit. Dude, you need to slide the fuck over, bro. If your flag hits a car, you're the one that needs to slide the fuck over. Yeah.
I don't go miles, counting seconds, I don't go crazy, the whispering crazy. Let it will place, and I feel so fade you in the right love, feel bit cool and more. I don't think I'm gonna make way. I want what you in brother that way. Taste back, right, long gift and pay where I'll make our both different table. My God,
Damn. Are they a G and drop like a decent tip too? I don't consider anything less than $5 a decent tip. I mean, like, if it's like $4.76, I can understand that. Anything over $4.50, really.
Chrono girl pays this and try. Ice on life feel like side. Chrono line still pre.
I'm not sure where I'm driving.
Open with my body from fall. Gonna back a well can't ride. Gonna back a well can't ride. Gonna back a well can't ride. raised us and tried. Tell you something about feel like sight. Hope your mind still creeping, boy. No can with my body from form. Gonna walk a well can't ride. Gonna walk a well can't ride. Gonna walk a well can't ride. Inventory numbers scrolling on the screen. Alternator spark plugs and the oil between.
Not supposed to come in from that way. She just came in.
I'm heading to the light, finding shading corners that the city forgot. I'm checking every mirror while the sunlight fades. Living in the driver's seat for 29 days. Got my gym bag ready for a $5 shower. Counting every gallon, every quarter, every hour. I'm the Florida swamp monkey, streaming comes the dash. Building up a future while I'm burning through my cash. Just a man living, sit down with a dream of a van. Documenting life the only way that I can. From the drive-through window to the back of the gym. Watching as the world turns gold around and around.
Yep, but tonight, Saturday night slowdown tonight.
Look at all this
I'm gonna be drinking Fireball and Pabst Blue Ribbon, so you don't want to miss it.
They're built on the blocking up my way. Hey, future self, while you're watching this car, keep the part where the engine didn't want to shut. I'm zigzagging lanes.
Yeah, I always think unless like that's where I came up with that $5 minimum. Like if it's at least $4.50, I'll thank you. Right? If it's $1 or less, I'll thank you as well, just to be a dick. You know what I mean? Like if you tipped $1, I'm gonna give you a thank you. If you tip like $3.50, you don't get a thank you. But if you tip like $5 or more, you get a thank you. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? If somebody tipped like $2 or $3, they know they didn't tip well. You know what I mean? They don't need you to insult them and say, hey, well, thank you for that $1. You know what I mean? But at least they tried. They gave you like 2 or 3. You know what I mean? And the people that tip like 5 or more, they definitely deserve a thank you. I feel like, you know what I mean? But yeah, you come up with your own justification for it. I feel like, yeah, it's always, I mean, they tipped you at all, you should thank them. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I'm burning through my cash, just a man. And I sit down with the dream of the van. Documenting life the only way that I can. From the drive-through window to the back.
You got plenty of room, you're good.
As the world turns cold around.
Get her.
Hit like and subscribe for the roadside view. Tomorrow's a new town, something different and new. Still drifting on the edge of the Sunshine State. Just a monkey in the swamp making peace with fate. Reporting till the battery dies out tonight. Searching for the glow of the morning light.
Again. I'm trying to go to the gym, but traffic's so fucking bullshit right now.
Searching for the glow of the morning light.
This song is called Life of a Monkey.
Fluorescent lights and the smell of grease, selling alternators just to find some peace. Behind the counter of the auto parts store, counting down the minutes till I hit the door. My name is Florida Swamp Monkey, yeah, that's the handle. Living this life by a flickering candle. Shift so over now, so I head to the lot, to the only four wheels in the home that I got. Checking the levels and checking the oil, watching the
How do I get a green light?
pull up at the phone and I hit the record.
How do I not get a green light to turn? What? Why do they get to go first? It's one car.
Living life, dreaming, innocent and free. Playing the algorithm, chasing the fame from the driver's seat. Raw and unrefined, leaving the 9 to 5 grind behind. Just a man in a car with a story to tell.
Hell yeah.
Finding heaven inside of this metal shell. Subscribing to hope in the floor of heat. From the swamp to the curb of a city street. Hey, future me, when you're cutting this clip, make sure the audio doesn't start to skip. I'm parked at the gym just to watch off the day, wondering if security will chase me away. Gas prices spiking, it's a zigzag line through the drive-thru lane just to feel fine. Look at this traffic, the circle.
I appreciate you stopping in. Pretty much I've been living out of my car since September. It was a relationship I was in with a girl for like 9 or 10 years. She just got sick of me, threw me out. We are still talking, but I'm living in my car, so things are only going so well. But I figured, I'm kind of living one hell of a life. I should start filming it. I feel like if I would have been filming for the last 10 or 15 years, I would already have like a huge fan base of people supporting me already, wanting to see what I'm going to do next, But I'm hoping I can turn this channel into like driving all around the country, using a little bit of income that I can create off of YouTube, and then whatever I can make off of Uber to keep going to the next, spend about 4 days to a week in each city, and then drive to another city that I want to check out, kind of explore the country while using Uber to pay for it. And then, if I can even get to the point where I could turn the whole channel into just exploring, be able to go to like different countries and stuff, and like where in the world is Florida Swamp Monkey? I don't know, some kind of thing. I don't know. People try to guess where they think I'm gonna go next based on where I'm at now. I don't know. But I'm also, a part of me just hit me today. I'm like, man, I should get into being a real estate agent. Like, figure out what it takes to get a real estate agent license, because I think it'd be funny, be a homeless person that is also a real estate agent, and then I feel like I can get land or a house for, I feel like I'd be able to find a deal on something somewhere because I'm a real estate agent, you know what I mean? And then plus, because I'm a real estate agent, do I need another real estate agent when I go to buy a house? Do I need a third, do I need a middleman to stand in the transaction between me and the buyer, because I'm already a real estate agent? You know what I mean? So I feel like I'd at least be able to save 2 or 3% on the purchase of my house. You know what I mean? And then be a real estate agent as well, I think would be nuts, the fact that I'm homeless now. So, I mean, you pop it in, even just that one little comment, it's helping me out on my goal as far as doing that for right now. And as far as 5-10 years out, I don't really, it's kind of too far out to really kind of know exactly what I'm going to be doing, what the options I'm going to have are. But for right now, I don't know, man. It doesn't sound like it sounds like it's a pretty peculiar job to have and be homeless at the same time. I don't know if they'll even let me somehow or another. But you know what I mean? At least I can get into the game and maybe to be able to, yeah, sort of. I mean, yeah, I bet it's easy as hell. I mean, would you show up and you tour a house with somebody that you haven't, because most of the shopping people do is online, and then they'll like, oh, I want to go look at this property, and then you as the realtor, you call the owner, and then you set up a time when to come for, when they come to tour the house. Like, so somebody's already living in it or something. You know what I mean? That's all you really do is make a bunch of phone calls back and forth, and then tour the house with them, and then show up at the signing of all the paperwork, so that way you get your pay from it. Make sure you're there to sign wherever you need to. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's a lot of legwork involved, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's really a 40, 50-hour week of being a realtor unless you're like really trying to, you know, maybe that one week you were trying to close 2-3 sales at once or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, I bet you sell one house a month, you can feed yourself. Because I mean, what, you know, 2% on a $400,000 house once a month. You know, that's your commission. You know what I mean? And even if I didn't do that, I don't know. I feel like at least the real estate license would be kind of weird. It'd be funny. And at least make a pretty good video, I think. This guy homeless guy wants to get a real estate license. Running out of gas. Gotta hit the bathroom. I appreciate you out though, man. Hopefully I got a new subscribe out of you. Even if it's not stuff you'd watch, just, you know, subscribe, help me out till I get to 1,000, and then you can unsubscribe. You know what I mean? I'll find an audience eventually, I think. You just gotta wait for the algorithm to start to like me. Right now, I smoke on screen too much, and I curse way too much. So that's like really the only two things that are hurt as far as that. Other than that, I think YouTube kind of wants to see me go somewhere. You know, they see how dedicated I am to it. They do try to help me every now and then, but it has to be a video with like 0 swearing in it. I appreciate you hanging out.
I'm parked behind a Planet Fitness with the water's cold. Got my towel in the passenger seat, my spirit in a box, counting every penny while I'm watching all the. I just delivered cold packs out of house on the hill while my tank is sitting in the end. Got the bill for the swamp monkey, yeah, that's the name I chose. Recording every struggle in these thrift store dusty clothes. I'm just a man inside a sedan, dreaming.
Appreciate you hanging with me. I got to clock in today, 5 p.m. Currently it's 2:15. I'm sitting here hanging out outside my gym right now. I'm about to run inside and get a shower before work. You know what I mean? Out of respect for my coworker. I'm hanging out for another couple minutes. I mean, you know, as long as we're hanging out, I'm gonna hang out. I ain't trying to run away. But I do gotta go, you know, probably if you're gonna be here for more than 45 minutes, I gotta go, you know. It's like, but I don't think you won't quite be here that long. But I appreciate you hanging out. I'm gonna flip the camera actually because the windows get kind of fogged. There's nothing to really look at that way. Appreciate you hanging with me, man. But yeah, I gotta try not to be smoking on screen either, so watch out. Really shouldn't even be bringing it up, because like you can't tell what I'm doing if I wouldn't bring it up. You know what I mean? I could be doing it. Okay, I'm texting right now. Texting. But yeah, these songs, they didn't come out as good. The other songs it made was way better. There's something about them that hit differently. I mean, just listen. This one hits so much better.
Down in the glades where the humidity clings, old swamp monkey's doing his own kind of things. He Lights in at 8 at the auto parts store, selling synthetic lens and a whole lot more. He's got a shelf full of filters and gaskets and gears, been wiping down oil cans for 5
You know what?
long years. But under the
For
counter,
$7,
the boss can't see.
$7 donations.
Charts on his old BlackBerry.
$7 donations, that's what you get. That's what you get. $7 donations, there you go.
Gold in his head. 5:30, way too early, centralized dream. He's the smartest grease monkey that you've ever seen. Oh, he's a corn cowboy in a dog's corn world, watching the banners of the blockchain unfurl from the Florida heat to the moon up above, selling all for the coin that he's learned how to love. Yeah, the swamp monkey's rising, just wait and see. Trading a ranch for life on a screen. When shit finally ends and the sun starts to set, he ain't heading home for a cold beer just yet. He's got the ring light glowing in a human garage, building in a kingdom out of digital mirage. Getting a glimpse of the things that he knows, from fixing a piston to how the market flows. He talks to the camera like a long lost friend, when the algorithm starts to ascend. He's got the Steve Hayden sticker on his toolbox stand, dreaming of the payout like a lucky kid. He's got 10,000 followers and dreams so grand. He'll be the biggest creator in the sunshine state land. Oh, he's a Bitcoin cowboy in a Dogecoin world, watching the banners of the blockchain unfurl from the Florida heat to the moon up above, selling oil for the kids that he's learned how to love. Yeah, the swamp monkey's rising, just wait and see. Trading a ranch for a life on a screen. One day the old things will all wash away, and then upload a video to start off his day. No more cool treasures or leaky old pants, just millions of views from his internet fans. From the Everglades swamp to the top of the hill, he's got the drive and he's got the will. He's a Bitcoin cowboy in a Dogecoin world, watching the banners of the blockchain unfurl from the Florida heat to the moon up above, selling oil for the coons that he's learned how to love. Yeah, that swamp monkey's rising, just wait and see. Trading a ranch for a life on a screen. Yeah, he's trading that oil for some digital soil. Swamp monkey's going live, just trying to survive to the moon. Buddy, you to the moon.
It's way better, right? The same app I had make this song as well. But the other song, it just hits so much harder, man. This one is kind of like, it's all right. It did pretty good.
Inventory numbers scrolling on the screen. Alternator spark plugs and the oil between. Clocking 95, I'm heading to the light. Finding shading corners that the city forgot. I'm checking every mirror while the sunlight fades. Living in the driver's seat for 29 days. Got my gym bag ready for a $5 shower. Counting every gallon, every quarter, every hour. I'm the Florida swamp monkey, streaming comes the dash. Building up a future while I'm burning through my cash. Just a man in a sedan with a dream of a van. Documenting life the only way that I can. From the drive-through window to the back of the gym. Watching as the world turns gold around the rim. Look at all this traffic on the coastal highway. They're building luxury condo blocking up my way. Hey, yourself while you're watching this car. Keep the part where the engine didn't want to shut. I'm zigzagging lanes just to find a level spot. Avoiding the security in the grocery lot. It's raw and it's unfiltered, no fancy light in here. Just the hum of the highway and the shifting of a gear. I'm the Florida swamp monkey, screaming from the dash, building up a future while I'm earning through my cash. The man, I sit down with a dream of a van, documenting life the only way that I can. So I'm the drive through the window to the back of the gym, watching as the world turns cold around the rim. Imagine a high roof with a bed and a sink, space to sit down and a moment to think. No more sleeping in the tilt of a polyester seat. No more hiding from the law on a residential street. I'm speaking to the lands, yeah, I'm talking to you. This is how we survive. This is what we gotta do. I'm a Florida swamp monkey, screaming come my cat, building up a future while I'm burning through my cash. Just a man and I sit down with the dream of the van, documenting life the only way that I can. From the drive-through window to the back of the gym, watching as the world turns cold around the rim. Hit like and subscribe for the roadside view. Tomorrow's a new town, something different and new. Still drifting on the edge of the Sunshine State. Just a monkey in the swamp making peace with fate. Recording till the battery dies out tonight. Searching for the glow of the morning light. Searching for the glow of the morning light.
It's a good one right here. It's called Life of the Monkey.
Fluorescent lights and the smell of grease, selling alternators just to find some peace. Behind the counter of the
Don't look behind the curtain.
store,
Dorothy, don't look behind the curtain.
my name is Florida.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Living this life by a flickering candle. Shifts over now, so I head to the lot, to the only four wheels in the home that I got. Checking the levels and checking the oil, watching the radiator start to boil. I pull out the phone and I hit the record. Just another day on the saxophone board. Then life dreams in the sit-down frame, playing the algorithm, chasing the fame from the driver's seat. Bought an unrefined, leaving the 9 to 5 grind behind. Just a man losing a home that I got. Checking the levels and checking the oil. Watching the radiator start to boil. I pull up the phone and I hit the record. Just another day on this asphalt. Then life dreaming in a sit-down frame. Playing the algorithm, chasing fame from the driver's seat. Rock the 9 to 5 grind. With the story to tell, finding heaven inside of this metal shell. Subscribing to hope in the floor of the heat. From the swamp to the curb of a city street. Hey, future me, when you're cutting me clip, make sure the audio doesn't start to skip. I'm parked at the gym just to wash out the day. Wondering if security will chase me away. Gas prices spiking, it's a zigzag line. Through the drive-through lane just to feel fine. Look at this traffic, this urban sprawl. They're gonna come.
Making a new song now.
Look at that guy in the suit over there. He doesn't have to worry, he doesn't have to care, but he doesn't see the road through a wide angle lens. He doesn't know how that mirror done. I need a higher roof and a bed in the back to keep my momentum on the right track. I'm mobile studio, I home on the move, finding a rhythm and finding my groove. I'm talking to you from the driver's side with nothing to lose and nothing to hide. Chasing the flame from the driver's seat.
Brand new song, brand new song. Here we go, ready? World premiere, brand new song.
Just a minute.
Here we go. Okay. Okay.
Caught beneath the neon of a closed down strip mall sign. My dashboard is my office, and I'm always on the line.
Huh?
Florida humidity is clinging to the glass. While I watch the midnight shadows and the wealthy people pass. Got a bag of cold fries and a dream that's burning bright. Setting up the tripod in the flickering street light. They call me Swamp Monkey, just a name I chose to wear. Documenting every mile and every single prayer. I'm delivering the dinner while I'm chasing down the fame. One day the whole world is gonna know my chosen name. From the front seat of his Honda to a million silver screens. Just a man in his Corolla, living out his wildest dreams. I'm logging every hustle, every drop off every street, turning struggle into content while I'm barely on my feet. Oh, yeah. Got the cool go on the visor for the morning coffee run. Checking on my analytics, hear the rising of the sun. Logistics of the homeless life, places I can park. Finding peace within the silence when the world is feeling dark. I explain the double
Premiere of a brand new song.
and how the tips are looking low. But I smile for the camera, cause I'm putting on a show. My backseat is a bedroom, and the trunk is for the gear. Yeah, building up an empire while I'm conquering my fear. I'm delivering the dinner while I'm gazing down the fame.
Love it, man.
One day the whole world is gonna know my chosen name. From the front seat of this Honda to a million silver screens. Just a man in his Corolla, living out his loudest screams. Yeah, it's been on vocal Wi-Fi at at the library at noon. Yeah. Praying that the algorithm catches on to it soon.
They see a delivery guy, a rising star. I'm more than just a drifter, living out of his old car. I'm a storyteller, baby, and the world's my own sin. Hardest working creator that you haven't found yet. I keep on hitting that upload till the number starts to climb. Trading my pennies for a legacy in time. I'm delivering the wild until the fame. One day the whole world is gonna know my chosen name. From the front seat of this Honda to a million silver screens. The man in his Corolla living out his wildest dreams. Beneath the neon of a closed down strip mall sign. My dashboard is my office, and I'm always on the line. Florida humidity is clinging on the glass while I watch the midnight shadows and the wealthy people pass. Got a bag of cold fries and a dream that's burning bright. Set up the tripod and the flickering street light. They call me Swamp Monkey, just the name I chose to wear. Documenting every mile and every single breath. I'm delivering the dinner while I'm chasing down the flame. Then the whole world is gonna know my chosen name. From the front seat of this Honda to a million silver screens. Just a man in his Corolla living out at wild streams. Yeah, I'm knocking every hustle, every drop off every street. This one's better.
Beneath the neon lights of a closed down strip mall sign.
My dashboard is my office, and I'm always on the line. Florida humidity is clinging to the glass while I watch the midnight shadows and wealthy people pass. Got a bag of cold fries and a dream that's burning bright. Setting up the tripod in the flickering street light. They call me Swamp Monkey,
just the name I chose to wear.
Documenting every mile and every single prayer.
I'm delivering the dinner while I'm chasing down the fame. Yeah. One day the whole world
is gonna know my chosen name. From the front seat of this Toyota to a million silver screens. Just a man in his Corolla living out his wildest dreams. I'm hogging every hustle, every drop off every street. I'm turning struggling and content while I'm barely on my feet.
Oh, yeah. Got the cool gold roller for the morning coffee run. Checking on my analytics with the rising of the sun. Logistics of a homeless life, places I can park. Find peace with the silence when the world is feeling dark. I feel a double dash, and I have to looking low. But I smile for the camera, cause I'm putting on a show. My backseat is a bedroom, and the trunk is full of gear. Building up an empire while I'm conquering my fear. I'm delivering the dinner while I'm chasing down the fame. One day the whole world
is gonna know my chosen name. From the front seat of this Corolla to the million silver screen. Just a man in his Corolla living out his wildest dreams.
At the library at noon, yeah, praying that the algorithm catches on to it soon. They see a dead living, but I see a rising star. I'm more than just a drifter living out of his old car. I'm a storyteller, baby, and the world is my own set. The hardest working creator that you haven't followed yet. I'm hitting the hollow till the lenses start to climb. Trading my pennies for legacy in time. I'm delivering the hitter, I'm chasing down the fame. One day the whole world is gonna know my chosen name. See how this Honda to the million silver screen. Man in his Corolla living out his wildest dreams. Yeah. Woo. That's a pretty good one. Caught beneath the neon of a closed down.
Swap my keep driving, wait for see. All right. Well, we got about 10 minutes to go, about 10 minutes to the end of the show. Current time and temperature is 67 degrees outside, and the time is 2:42 p.m. Got to clock in at 5 o'clock today, and got to get down to eat, go shower. Wait, it's hotter than the devil's dick, man. My Dr. Disrespect outfit on. Dr. Disrespect. Slick Daddy Club. Whew. You better start. Don't pull this shit with me.
Normal
Don't
voltage.
do this to me, Linda.
Waiting connection. Bluetooth connection success.
I'm waiting for a connection too, man. Anyway, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Those of you that were here, have a good time. Signing off.